Oh my god. See my setup. I'm gonna be playing the game, and y'all can see my live reactions to what's happening. Well, not see it, but you can hear it. Alright, gotta skip through the start. You should be able to hear this, right? It's not too loud. Whatever.
For honor. Good game. Love this game. Pleased to have this. Great community. Oh, I love you, For Honor. I love you. Venezuelan for sure, I can tell. Larry knows his beans, baby. Down you go. Down you go. Execute. Who's executing now? Not me. Not Larry. Not anymore,
Oh,
right?
crap.
Where am I? My game.
No longer in game chat.
Oh, thank God. What was that? Figure out where I am. Where the heck is I? What? Oh. Where am I? More?
I'm glad they're doing them live now. Aura?
What is up, Warriors? Welcome.
I'm doing great. Wait, how'd you know?
You're right. Welcome, everyone, to a very special time of year on For Honor.
Oh, wow.
Halloween, and this year,
I look
man,
dressed
oh,
up.
man, have we cooked?
Is that Ichigo?
Got it?
Cooking over there. I like it.
By now, you've seen we're collaborating with Destiny. A big thank you to Bungie. I'm super excited. Joining me today is Nolan, of course. How you doing?
I'm doing great, Anthony. Thank you very much. Okay. So, yeah, Warriors, listen, it's that spooky time of year,
Uh-oh.
the spookiest of seasons. Happy Halloween once again. A little early, but man, we just couldn't wait to show off, like, all the fun stuff we have. Halloween is always a time for us where we get to really experiment, push the boundaries, try new things, like wearing a mask during an intro. So that's always great. But, you know, before we can even get into any more content, folks, you gotta listen to me. Look me in the eye. Okay? Right in the eyes, alright? You gotta leave your account, your Connect ID. That way, for every 30 minutes you're watching with us, you're gonna get a scavenger crate. And at the end of the show, we're gonna pick some lucky winners to win a grand prize of either a 100K steel or the new hero skin.
You captured some.
Warriors, we've got an awesome show today. We're going to present the Halloween.
Yeah.
Details in the next segment. After that, an animation deep dive.
You can you hear the
Later on in the show,
the thing?
game mode of the event. Then we have a friend or foe circuit segment.
I was super excited for it today.
We also have patch notes.
And then
Exciting. And we're gonna have community corner, which I'm looking forward to.
and then I woke up and then I completely forgot about it
Grab your popcorn.
until 5 minutes ago.
Got an
You
awesome
captured
trailer
Zone
show.
I've been playing Batman Arkham VR. I don't know, I'm excited.
Where am I?
Hopefully we get the ghost as an effect. Not huge in effects, but that would be really cool.
This world. It's so strange.
You lost Zone A.
A new, familiar traces of dark ether. The sword.
I'm watching and playing the game at the same time. These armor sets look amazing.
You captured Zone C.
Oh, it's like the Trapper, but
Hero,
Berserker.
been chosen. Don't be alarmed if your transformation begins.
Oh my god.
Highly advanced. Your weapon, cutting edge.
Lord Shax, and I don't know, is the other guy like a...
For the light.
Oh my god.
You lost Zone C.
Alright, well, off to a good start, that's for sure. I think the Lawbringer one is just the normal Titan, right? The other one's definitely supposed to be Lord Shax, that's for sure. I'm gonna die.
Welcome back, Warriors. Light of
Yeah.
the Guardians detail segment. You heard correctly. We're collaborating with Destiny, and we're so excited to show
Oh, hey,
you
JC's here already.
everything about everything. It's gonna be awesome. A big thank you
Oh.
again to Bungie.
Well, I don't play Destiny, but I used to.
Marina,
I
how you
used
both
to
doing?
play it,
I'm doing okay.
Do you like my coffee?
and I stopped after a long time ago. It was a long time ago. Basically, I played the first one a lot, and then I played the second one whenever it came out,
JC, why don't you break down the seasonal roadmap?
and that was about it.
Let's have a quick look at it.
I think I played like one of the DLC. Yeah. I played one of the DLCs of the second one, and then I stopped playing.
Seasonal events. Guildmender, Hero Skin, Guildmender. We had Hero Fest, throwback event for Rebellion Rescue. We had a new converted map, super awesome, and Testing Grounds, which we'll talk about a little bit later, super quickly, but it should be good. And now for title update 2. So we have the Light of the Guardians event that is starting tomorrow.
That was great.
4th, right? With new hero skins also tomorrow. There's skins.
Have you seen the reworks?
I see, like, I'm not mispronouncing.
No,
There's too many.
I'm reacting to everything
Then there's like Hero Fest,
right
we have
now.
Griffin,
I've literally
Get there.
zero idea what's gonna happen
Back event.
or what's coming.
Killers, birds.
Thank
Yeah.
you very much. Very excited. So let's jump into. This event is called Light of the Guardians and is indeed a Destiny 2 inspired For Honor Halloween event.
It's so funny
This
that
is essentially
Destiny
For
2 of
Honor
all
cosplay.
games, dude.
Yeah, more or less, right?
Super exciting. Let's jump into the narrative side of things. Here is Dark Fog from an alien world covered before. The fog has raised the dead berserker known as Scorn Baron and corrupted several other warriors.
Ow.
A solitary ghost has chosen you to fight back. Let's get into it. So you may have noticed in the trailer, we have not one, but two new hero skins. Two new hero skins.
captured
These look
Zone A.
so good. Big fan of Destiny for this
Enemy
collab.
team is breaking.
So yeah, we have,
They do
the
look
Violet King,
amazing,
Lawbringer,
dude.
And this looks awesome.
Yeah.
These are inspired by Saint 14 and Lord Shax. We also
They look
have,
amazing. Like, honestly,
they
like,
look great.
they look.
Oh
like,
man. And the new armor sets too, they knew that they cooked with them.
It looks like
Enemy
a
rally.
Lawbringer with a slight Destiny.
Yeah.
And I like what you said about it's almost like it's foreigner characters cosplaying as Destiny characters,
Yeah.
but it makes so much sense and it looks absolutely gorgeous.
Go over here and use my
Still out of
2-4.
place.
It's very interesting, to see how two styles merge together, evil and futurism.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, it's really like bridging, I guess, sci-fi and medieval is not something you usually see, but
Yeah.
Enemy team is
Yeah, it's awesome,
breaking.
right? And so a lot of what we've been doing is like we've tried to give
Ah.
skins and those characters like really the foreigner treatment, right? Like
What is
we're
that?
talking about. So it's still
Who's Lord Shax? Oh, it's Scent?
Really a Destiny flare that's super awesome. And then the foreigner armor usually isn't like super fresh, super polished.
Is it supposed to be a Viking season?
Kind of have that aesthetic in For Honor that's not super common. And really,
Okay, well,
it's like,
that's your decision to not make it super polished. You don't have to collab with a different game to have good looking armor.
skins. That's what heroes are all about, right? Doing something really different, really unique,
Scented
and
lawnmower
to really
season is so
bring
bad. the flavor and the taste. Like, because you couldn't.
Should-
Destiny,
And there's 4 knight characters on the
Exactly.
cover,
Yeah,
and
so
this
of course,
is in a
fans-
Viking season,
fierce
so
fans have taken heavy
that's
inspiration from
interesting.
Destiny
I'm sure
and
people are happy
Rock
about that.
But you'll notice that the armor actually has the Knights faction engraving embedded into the armor. You can see there, like the orange part. It looks really, really nice. The intent here was really to ground, them within the For Honor universe and create new games like the Violet King and the Crucible War. Awesome.
Michael.
So you can pick these up for $14.99 each, or 31,250 steel. Or we also have a bundle. You can pick up both for $24.99 USD.
24, my goodness. Better add new
We also have
voice
a
lines and
pass
animations for
this
that.
month from October 24th to November 14th. So let's take a look at these rewards.
Guys, we give Vikings
We
love
really
too.
wanted to,
Meanwhile, they
bring
give
the
2 heroes
mood
skins to
and
mods.
of Destiny and Halloween.
Look, like I'm not like complaining.
Really wanted to provide a unique experience.
I don't really care,
Different items here. We have
but
here, Scorn Nemesis.
I care that it's going to be
We also
annoying
have
because everybody's going to
Blue
complain
Effect.
about it.
Destiny.
Oh, yeah.
It's great.
Sci-fi.
Yeah, exactly.
My bad.
Oh yeah. Right, Potectus?
Hopefully it'll kick us
Is that
out.
right?
Kick me out.
But I think what's super awesome here, right, is that you look at the texture work, you look at like how we've kind of done it, and it's like that kind of material kind of like exists within Destiny, but definitely not within.
Yeah, for sure.
It really gives it that super unique look. The weapons look amazing. You have that kind of like sheen, those like that purplish glow.
Yeah.
It's so unique. It's so different, and I'm excited because bringing a lot of customization.
For sure, for sure.
Ah,
It's definitely, it's a really good opportunity to loot this kind of material because, as you said, it's not something that's usually in For Honor. Like all these like deep purples and oranges. Like it's not something that you usually see.
If you want to invite
now's your
me,
chance.
then I can join and won't get banned.
So let's take a look at the in-game realization next. So we've got a landing page with Destiny theme music, your boys back to back.
Yeah.
Looking so cool. Oh yeah, I love the ghost.
I mean, it's
Some fog as well, background.
Yeah, looks really good. We also have the minions. The shields are my favorite. Like the glowing part.
Yeah.
Oh, God, this looks so cool. Oh yeah, we have a face-off screen. Mr. Sohail on the right. Podium screen. Looks awesome.
Yeah.
Of course, our world map. And we also have some map realization. So Marina, why don't you tell us about it?
Sure. So we know a lot of players have noticed, this mysterious fracture in the sky in the Dominion maps.
We knew what it was about.
I know, and we've seen a lot of speculations online. So what is it? Of course, it's a teaser that we have placed for the Halloween event, and it's like a tear that has suddenly opened up between 2 different realms, Destiny and Hismar. And the main idea we explored for the artistic direction is that this dark and mysterious force comes from Destiny to the Hismar, and now it's here. Yeah.
Okay, so you mentioned a dark and mysterious force. Can you tell us more about
Yeah, I was playing the other day and I
what
saw
does
the
this
fucking
do
crack and was like,
exactly?
WTF is that shit, and I
So
didn't see
the
anything
force
about the
is not
event yet.
necessarily like evil, but it's dark. And it comes to our world and it's trying to find its place, it's trying to kind of establish itself. And as a result,
I didn't
it brings
not
some
expect this,
imbalance
that's for
and
sure.
disruption, and it manifests itself in different shape and form. So one of them, you will see this kind of electromagnetic field that tearing everything apart. So this is why there are a lot of like levitating, hovering objects in the map. Like especially like over there, we just missed it. And also it does a little bit of terraforming. So we have like a completely different landscape. It's a little bit extraterrestrial. And the most important thing, now we have this kind of spooky, eerie fog in the map that is spreading from the cathedral to the rest of the map, kind of contaminating everything. And players who are familiar with Destiny, they know it's dark ether. And what it does, it raises the dead. So now we have a lot of undead creatures running around and kind of lurking, hiding in the map.
So this is
Yeah.
this is like a Halloween event. So it did have to be a little. We have to bring the spookiness a
Yeah,
little
of course,
bit.
of course, right?
Have
Yeah.
to bring the spookiness.
Yeah. Yeah.
You want to tell us more about the
The
creatures?
geysers
Like,
are the. That's funny.
So they hiding in the cathedral because they made it their lair. They feel very comfortable there. You know, they decorated the place and everything. So they're not gonna give it up that easily, and you really have to like, fight in order to get in.
Yeah, like we'll go over it a little bit more when we talk about the game mode itself. But really, like what we've done with having those kind of like creatures of scorn, they're trying to block the entrances to the cathedral so that you can't just go in because they're there. They're kind of protecting those that's in the back. That's kind of like trying to hide there and like figure things out. So really, you have that entire process of they're getting raised, they're blocking the entrances, and they're really trying to protect things. So it makes for a really different feeling there as well. It's super interesting.
definitely like a unique.
I feel like religious war is kind of like the whole story in
Just
general.
want to mention as well that since this force is really destructive, like it needs to be stopped.
Knights,
So
Vikings, and
everything
samurai
that
don't just
somebody
dislike each other because they look
together.
different.
And we encourage players to kind of explore the map. Like, don't get stuck in one area because we have tried to make it interesting for everyone. And there are a lot of like little secrets. For example,
Yeah.
the fog. It raises not only the dead, but something else.
But religion and ideals do have a
there
lot
are
to
Easter eggs.
go
There are other Easter eggs as well. So I hope players
with
will
each
have fun,
other.
because everyone in our team had
A lot of
fun
the time,
working on this
they're
event.
very close to the same
Because
thing.
it's so different.
It's super different. Like we'll go over it again a bit more in detail in a little bit, but the event is super different. The gameplay in it is different. We're trying something new, but even like on the realization side, like everything kind of meshes super well together to create something cohesive that still feels Halloween, but has the Destiny vibe to it. It's we're all super proud of this. Like you're like your team did an amazing job making sure that like everything looked perfect there. The gameplay side, we're trying to make sure the event is super interesting and everything kind of meshes super well together.
Yep. We want to congratulate everyone from the artistic team, like visual effects, animation. Everyone did really well, and I mean, we really enjoyed it. So we hope players will enjoy it. Yeah.
Well, thank you for coming on.
You
and
captured
breaking it all
Zone
down
C.
for us. Folks, that's not all. We also have, for the first time, a community event order.
Yeah.
You can play this event and win exclusive rewards by participating in the community stretch order with
Cool.
3 different milestones. So just by playing the event, you don't need to win or lose. You're contributing. So milestone 1, get 2,000 steel. Milestone 2, 2,000 steel with an XP boost. And milestone 3, get all of that with an ornament called Ghost Trophy.
Yeah, so it's really different too. Like for those milestones, it's just play as much as you can, and it kind of contributes to the overall pool. You're able to get like these different rewards. We're really trying to build it towards like making sure people play it as much as possible and participate. It doesn't matter if you win or lose. At the end of the day, what's important is that you play, have fun, and get into it. So this is a big part of it as well. It rewards you for just playing. That's one of the things that we're trying to really push towards for sure.
Everyone's like really working towards the same goal.
Exactly. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you both very much for coming on and then breaking down all the details for us. Stick around. We're going to be showcasing all the free event pass weapons because they look awesome for the next segment. So, Max, take it away.
All right. Whoa, okay. They look like something for sure. Very distinct. It's been a long time since I've heard this music. I'm gonna skip over this part.
Okay, I feel good in this.
All right.
Thank you. Why don't you guys introduce yourself?
Yay!
Awesome for the last 2 years.
Hey, I'm Fred. I'm the text artist for close to 2 years now on Forum, and the primary text artist for this event.
Oh.
Maybe you introduce I think it might cut out a little bit.
I'm still Michel. I'm gameplay animator for a long time, and I've been on For Honor the last 2 years.
Awesome. Well, thank you both for introducing yourselves. So we have a bunch of awesome stuff to show, that we made in association with this event. Everything from map VFX to execution, like, look at some of them. We're pretty hard into the sci-fi side of things this time around. Since Halloween, to see a bit more. It's not something we traditionally do, but like, please tell us, like, what
Yeah,
what
not
like
something they
to do?
traditionally
Like,
do.
let's look at
That's
the executions first.
wow. All right, sure.
Yeah, we inspired ourselves not once but twice. 2 execs.
You captured
Yeah,
Zone C.
and we're using the Destiny elements.
The bow one
but we're still keeping it
is
close to
I feel like
team-wise.
it would have been better if
As
they
you can see, this
pulled
one
it
is,
back.
it's
They just kind of like,
feather, and this one can ledge.
huh?
Because the arrow is made of gold.
Coming.
So, and as well that because our stunts really like throwing stuff. So
Yeah, no, for VFX, on these ones we get to have a lot of fun, because it's usually stuff that we don't really do on For Honor, to have all this, like, space magic kind of happening, and, yeah, so...
Yeah, that sword is much
like,
better.
Play with all the bright colors, all the swirly energies and stuff like that. It's really something that we can push to the front there, instead of doing our usual.
For sure. Yeah, these look amazing, honestly. Really nice. I love the sci-fi look. We also have an emote called Poultry Power.
yeah,
I need to know, did we use a chicken from India?
no chicken available.
No.
But no, we had a lot of ideas.
You
But, the
captured
chicken
Zone A.
was a no-brainer. Like it's a team favorite. And I really dig the neat holographic look.
Coming back.
Oh, yeah.
It looks
Oh, yeah. We had a lot of fun on VFX for these ones, especially for the poultry with all the holographic, like, bright colors, very emissive, shiny, and even elsewhere on other content, we have all these geometric shapes and all these bright tones and these like see-through holographic materials, and I think it blends very well with what we have. So
there for sure. We also have the Ghost and the Chosen free roam emote. Looks awesome. Can you tell me more about the animation?
Yeah, a little ghost, like needed to animate by hand. It's like 9 bones. It's really nice to animate like something like that. It's
You
different.
captured
It
Zone
has a
A.
lot of
Ah, it's an
characters. This
emote.
thing in Destiny has a lot of characters. Yeah, we try to reproduce that in our game. So we use it there and there, tell a story and some emotes, other places.
yeah, and it's not only your closest companion; it also matches with your colors. So
Oh, that's really cool.
The color swatch matches.
Yep.
Okay, that's
yeah, 100%.
awesome. We also have a new signature, Transmat. This looks great. Something out of the void into battle.
That's weird.
Transmat is a new
You captured Zone C.
podium, I think. But also, what we
Enemy team is
what we
breaking.
did is we added a new feature in the game, which is
The
in
enemy
this
rally.
event, when you're gonna respawn, using the Transmat power. If you want to have a good look at the animation, you can like let it play, look cool, awesome, and everything. Or as soon as you land, you can start sprinting and go and charge the battle.
Nice. So you can hit the ground running.
Enemy
Yes,
team
Ground
is
and
breaking.
go straight in.
And die again. It's,
The enemy rally.
So,
Enemy team
did you want
is
to add
breaking.
anything in particular?
Oh, I mean, it's been a challenge for really hiding the characters and everything like that, having the camera fit, everything like that, but it really gives that good timing, that snappy, like when you start running, you can just interrupt whatever's going on, but everything's already happened. You're just there.
Yeah, for sure. So, speaking of spawning and stuff, this looks great. We saw a bit of this new spawn effect in the trailer with like the Scorn kind of like, oh yeah, there it is. What was the process to actually make that?
My segment is super boring.
when we're doing spawn missions for the players,
I
we
mean,
said like,
no offense to these guys, but
attractive
like,
for the spawn missions for Scorn, the enemies, the minions. So at Mocap we discussed like how to give this this type of feel, like the Halloween creepy zombie feel. So we brought the idea to play the animation reverse, so that it feels like eerie, supernatural. So we came to the stance with this idea of playing it, play the animation, act as a zombie, and throw yourself backwards, and we would like inverse the animation. So the feel it gives, it's a really good feel of like a little bit like anti-gravity, like the map, the flow, and everything. So that's the animation playing in one side. We're gonna see it in the other, playing in reverse. I love the way it ended up looking. It adds a lot. Those minions are always coming back.
Yeah.
But they're nice too. They're a wall, they're a burden, but it's nice to see them respawn, and really dig the feeling. I like to see them spawn together with the VFX.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Seeing them spawn all together is like, yeah, there we go. They look like one big monster, honestly. It's super cool. But those guys are seriously athletic, by the way, for being able to do a backflip just standing. That's pretty. That's pretty impressive.
It's always really fun to watch them mocap.
Yeah.
That's,
For sure. Awesome. Well, thank you both very much for coming on. Did you want to give any special shout-outs?
Yeah, special thanks actually to the Mocap crew. Like, you're like it's so fun to work with. Guillaume, Maria, Pascal on GPP side to help us with the tech, and Andre on test. Animation, there's Vanessa, Eduardo, Amelie, and of course Fred. Thanks a lot.
Was it for you at home? Stick around.
Stay up.
It's okay.
It was making me very uncomfortable.
It was making you uncomfortable.
Tell me about it.
Oh man. Well,
I won't be able to sleep tonight. The whole thing, it's crazy.
Fair enough. All right. I guess it's worth something then. All right.
Oh yeah.
Happy Halloween, folks. Hey, listen, chat real quick before we jump into this. We've seen a few comments about whether the new hero skins are time limited. They are not. So, I said that one right. Yeah, they are not. So, yeah, just don't worry about that. But please play the game mode, which is going to be time limited, and we're going to talk a little bit more about the details of that. And who better to do that than our Lord and Savior JC? Welcome back, sir.
Hello.
Couch. I'm sorry for scaring you earlier.
Yeah, I'll be fine. I think I'll have to take some medication.
Be good. You need some time.
I'll need some time.
I understand. I don't want to bother that. So, okay, deep breaths. But also joining me on the couch is Felix. Felix, welcome to the Warriors deck.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, sure. Now, Felix, this is actually your first time.
Yes,
on the deck.
it is.
Do you want to maybe tell the audience a little about yourself? How long have you been with For Honor?
I've been on For Honor for about 10 years now, working for events for about 5. So, yeah, all the Halloween events and stuff, like I've been working on this one too, which I'm kind of talking about. So,
Felix is a living definition of long time, first time.
I know, yeah. I feel like it's more of a crime that you haven't been on the show up until this point. So I'm really glad we could rectify that today. Because, yeah, you have had a hand in so many of our events over the past, and this one included. So I'm very happy you're here to talk about it today and explain a bit more about it. So, but yeah, let's dive into it. What can you tell us about Light of the Guardians?
Yeah, so it's a game mode unlimited, 3 weeks. The way it works is it's kind of like a PvPvE event, right?
Can't wait for this game mode to die after the first day.
Fighting to win the match, getting points like usual.
It's gonna have medium activity the first day, then low for the rest of the time.
It's in a cathedral map. There's minions blocking the entrances. So the 4 minions are blocking them, so you have to fight them a little bit.
All they have to do is just like give these modes like 1.5 times XP or something, and people will actually play them.
So in a gist is what it is. Usual rules.
They did that with testing grounds one time, and then never again.
All that sort of stuff. But really, we did something super unique and really different with that boss there. That is harder to fight than other kind of like bosses that we've done like this before. A lot more reactive. It's super interesting. But Felix, you can go into a bit more of the detail of how that goes.
yeah, sure. So the point system is the minion based. There's capture points. You make points by damaging.
They should just do that normally. That'd be awesome.
So they've been holding the cathedral there. So they've been holding it. All the entrances have been blocked by minions. So if you want to go in, you'll have to wipe them down. So if you have a character that's good for,
and it makes sense too.
To maybe enter first for your team.
Scavenge their
There's
remains.
a side entrance that's going to be open for maybe a more stealth approach. If you want to challenge the boss on your own, that's on you, because it's thanks to Costa, we've been working on like making it a bit more challenging. Of course, it's a bot, so people are gonna use it as they want. But for the average player, it's gonna be more of a challenge.
Yeah, it's a bit harder than the other kind of bots that we've done for.
So some of these strategies,
Yeah.
Of course, like if you don't want to fight the boss, there's always
Anything.
You can always roam around, look at the beautiful map that we did.
Really, anything really. I mean, just any extra for playing the
try
event.
to control this area because the other team's gonna want to do the same. But of course, if
Like
you,
last year, whenever they gave the new Zanhu outfit, that one was
control the other team, but make sure that they don't get
really
last
cool.
hit on that boss. Because if that boss dies, it gives the
Makes me
boss
sad that I didn't get it.
means that you can't just think that you'll be able to farm it on your own.
You do get renown. You get points. You get renown while you're hitting the king, right?
Exactly.
It doesn't really go to waste. No, it's just that
Maybe
you get a
year
big bonus
10 they'll
actually,
do and cycle through all of the old Halloween events. That will be one of them.
Like it's really
Really
different.
get it then.
Different. Yeah, it feels fresh. Like, with the minions, the addition of the minions there, they're a bit more static, right? So they're really blocking entrances that I talked about earlier, but they really feel like a small wall that you have to break through to get in. You respawn as usual. And like the point system is different, right? Like there's a lot more points you need to get to win.
Yeah, exactly. So you get points for by damaging the Scorn Baron, but it's 1-to-1. So if you're doing 80 damage on the boss, you get 80 points. So we've raised the limit from 1,000 to 3,000.
You captured
So
Zone
then
B.
everything else is getting a lot more points. It's a bit more like different to calculate how much you need to win, but it'll go fast. Like it's a faster Dominion. And it's like it's been a while since we did PvP for Elden.
Yeah, that's cool, right? Yeah, and if you're curious, like the site, because there's points on the site, right, of the map. So when you're playing, if you're wondering, like, oh, what's the point? Because they don't give as much points as King, the Scorn Baron. They don't give as many points. When you're hitting it, we actually heal there, and they actually contribute to like soft points, right? And the means like when you control them, you actually can get a little bit higher. There can be reversal, all that sort of stuff that we normally have, but it's really like more focused on the PvP. And what I find always interesting in that thing, when we that type of game mode, is that there's a boss who's gonna run around, hit everybody, just do like crazy things, and you have to decide: do I focus on the boss? Do I kill the other? Do I try to join in and kill the other team? Then you don't know if it's gonna turn against you. It's very chaotic, but at the same time, it feels super interesting because of that, right? And it's a Berserker base, so it has all the Berserker's normal moves, crazy dodge attacks, all that sort of stuff. So it's still very, very good and very strong. It feels really different. Yeah. So we had a lot of fun playing it. We played tested it for a long time. It was amazing, super fun. Yeah, it's really cool.
And again, like there was a lot of work that was put into that map too. Is there anything hidden in there?
Yeah, like Marina said a bit earlier, like if you want to explore the map, like some different grinding stuff, you'll find some special things.
You might have hidden some.
You'll be rewarded.
Yeah.
for exploring. So that's
have some fun. Hit the boss. Try to hit the boss. For yourself. All that stuff.
All right. Well, super cool. Well, thank you so much, Felix, again for coming on the net. We hope to see you back here, in the future, with us. So we'll have to make sure that happens.
I just might.
Yeah. Well, good. All right. It's settled then. There we go. All right. I definitely make those decisions. So that's great. Okay. So
Yay.
that's about it. So, folks, don't forget Light of the Guardians. It's live starting tomorrow with the new title updates. There for 3 weeks. So hop in, play, enjoy. So it's going to run from October 24th through November 14th. So ton of fun, lots of good stuff. Remember, the hero skins are not time limited though, so just at your leisure.
Get them whenever you want, right? And also, like just to add, like really huge props.
I got cute.
Felix being here with us, but also like a lot of like I know Costa on the design team was spearheading the whole thing. Did a wonderful job. Like everybody from we had a lot of support from people, from animation, from all the departments. Again, this is it's a team effort. Everybody got played season. We've seen Marina before. Like a lot of people that come in and do a lot of really important work to get these things to work, and it's great. And also, really thanks to our friends at Bungie, like on the team. Like they really helped us refine, define all of these things. We had a lot of communication, a lot of back and forth with them, but we ended up with something that feels unique, that's really different.
Yeah, we've been out of our comfort zone a bit with the setting, and he has been like really
good with us to make that reality. Okay, super cool. Cool. Well, thanks
Ultra
again,
cool.
guys. And so, folks, Warriors, stick around because coming up next, we're going to be back to talk about the recent Friend or Foe tournament that just wrapped. So, got some interesting things to discuss there. So, don't go anywhere.
I don't care. Is he? Alright, he does live at 1 HP. Or he did. Damn it, I thought, okay. I'm ledged.
You lost
Hey,
zone A.
join with me today, once again, Arnold JC.
That's great.
Popular guy, what can we say? Oh, yeah.
He's him. So we're here to give everyone a little update on the Friend or Foe circuit. So we've just wrapped up phase 2 of the Friend or Foe circuit, which was a 2v2 tournament. Thank you to everyone who participated, and a big congrats to our winning team, Stormina and La Ballerina. The finals were super intense and fun to watch. Thanks to our casters, Vivid Naz and Vervelocity, and shout out to Freeze too, who's our analyst. A big thank you to our TOs, Nutella and Spaniard, who always crush it. Love you guys. And we also had Norgaz make an awesome recap video, which if you haven't seen it, go check that out. It's super sick. Big thank you.
Ooh, thank goodness.
And we
I think
also
we're still
had
finding them coming.
A bunch of different casters on for the open and close qualifiers. We have four open qualifiers. And I got there.
Alright, moving on.
So yeah, go ahead.
Here, coming from a
Really? Orochi and Pirate? Of course JJ's up there, but... Yeah, Peacekeeper is all the way on the bottom. All the way on the bottom. Only one time that they were picked. Just one time. Oh man, that's almost like they need buffs. Most banned here... Var? Hito. Why would they ban Hito? That doesn't make much sense to me. Hito is more of like a pub stomper than like an actually good character. Oh, I'm done for. Shinobi. Who would ban Griffin or Nuxia? I feel like those are just like... What? Why is Pirate so high? Pirate's not that good. No way. No way she's that good. And what is he? Bro, I am out of it.
I think Pirate is even better in brawls than
Apparently, Pirate's the most broken character in the game now.
kind of speaks to like almost like a specialist type of hero. This comes also after the nerfs we've done for Berserker and Orochi, where their side dodge attacks are no longer in hand. So it makes a big difference where hers still are. So it makes a big appearance there. But even then, when you look afterwards,
Yeah, of course, PK didn't show up a singular time.
Griffin, that wasn't surprising. That makes more sense.
Yeah, what the hell is Griffin doing?
But still shows up quite well. So we've been like bringing out built her to be like an anti-meta pick with like those big trajectories hitting people externally. And she's there to counter. Super interesting. But again, there's like a lot. Like the pick rate is huge. Like the amount of players of different characters that were picked. Like even though Pirate and like some of the top are like very, very much picked, but that there's that much diversity. There's 2 gladiators in there, 2 conquerors in there. Like it's crazy how varied this goes. For me, this
Okay.
speaks a lot to how much more balanced the game is. Yes, there's a lot of tier lists, and you see like some characters are super high and some characters are pretty low. But if you compare those tier lists to what we had years ago, like maybe even 2 years ago, right? That tier list is way more squished, meaning that, yeah, there's still like S, A, and B, and C tiers. But the difference between A and B and C is a lot, like it's a lot more minute, right? So this kind of, and this is how this gets shown. The enemy rally is you see these massive big races.
Damn it.
happy. Just volunteer for me as more don't great.
Your team is breaking.
So seeing her.
Alright, just show me the patch notes now, buddy. Come on.
Your team
Yes, so much for sticking
Just
around
put the fries in the bag.
patch notes.
I'm very happy to be talking about patch notes. I love
Always
patch notes,
happy to talk about that.
and I always feel bad. I always see people in the chat asking for patch notes earlier. I'm like, we have full content.
See, you get them when you get them.
Exactly, right? But I understand, right? Talking about some things today, so that's gonna be interesting.
There's some exciting stuff with coming up too. So this might
Crazy.
Before we get into this was testing grounds, right? So I mentioned a bit earlier that we're discussing. So we had a testing grounds earlier this season, which focused on the Warden's feats, right? So I just want to reiterate, like it went really well. By the way, like we got a lot of good data, we got a lot of good stuff. We know where we're going to be heading. Those changes are going to make it live next season. So it's great. We're going to have another testing round there with one hero again, but we're hoping to expand that a little bit. Again, we're doing tech tests, right? So a lot of what we're doing with this is, I think it's our first time doing feats. It went well.
No, I do not play Warmonger enough to be able to clutch up there. I also didn't. If I had my feats, then I would have a large chance there, but I didn't.
All right, so let's talk about patch notes themselves.
All right, come on, give me PK.
Update 2. First up, a global change. Right, that's a big one. So yeah, so throw victims are now fully invulnerable to guard break for the duration of the throw. So what we had was a bit of an inconsistency where when you guard broke somebody and then threw them, depending on the throw itself, depending on the direction of the throw, depending on a bunch of different things, you could get guard broken out of while you were being thrown. And it really depended on a bunch of different factors. A lot of it bad, but it's guard broke. It was almost more of a bug fix, but we wanted to mention it.
Okay.
It doesn't have the swap ring. So first is the checking timing from blocked light openers to light finishers is now 3 MS, up from 200. So that again is almost more of a bug fix. Because her lights are enhanced, when you block them, if Vanguard like threw another light, you could not dodge the second light. So that creates like it kind of goes against an issue here. Weapon fat.
I don't care.
Next up we have Sohei. So this is
Bruh, that's it?
There was one big we know we're looking at things, we're trying to see like, what we can do. And by the next patch we're gonna have more to announce on Sohei. There's
okay.
Happening. But
Better not nerf his big move.
Like, that's so sensible. That is a big nerf to Orochi.
Oh my, let's go.
So here's the thing, right? So when you're at super high level, Orochi is not like having Storm Rush the way it was. Is not the end of the world.
Like it's unfortunate here. I'm gonna pause. It's unfortunate for me because whenever I play Orochi, I just Storm Rush people 30 quintillion times. But whenever Orochis play against me, it's very much better.
And so even though
right, show me PK.
Buffer that light, it's not always easy or predictable because if you know they're gonna do they're good, but that's like a big change for Orochi here to better match with individuals. A lot better. They can
okay, very small Kyoshin buff. Very
these are in the patch notes.
probably Hitokiri nerf.
Like Let Bull saying this is all Lawbringer needs. So if you're expecting roll catchers, I can officially announce they're coming next patch. So next season they're coming. But this is the other part of the puzzle that we had a bit of trouble with Lawbringer. So I'll just read as it doesn't spat. It's like this is the rhymes, which is what you're very gonna do. Weaker, shield bash. Again, a bit more forward movement, sideways movement actually on the side of the dodge, and you're good to go. One of them is one to give the hero like a bit more viability from her front dodge. Yeah, will bite too strong. Buster if it's too poor as well. I was gonna be really happy with it.
We do it for you, Ralph.
Yeah. Oh dang! Okay, huge also nerf.
But it's like whatever.
Is that it?
I hope I'm saying that properly. It's always.
What is that guy? What's going on?
You my fat for unreported. Put the fries in the bag low. If it's come back. Damn. If only feats.
Okay. another season without my queen getting buffs. Yep, definitely JJ game. Yeah, we didn't see the new armor variations either. It's kind of weird.
I like the bash reworks.
Yeah.
Also, I hear no audio.
Yeah, well, it's the pack's on for the last of it. That's a
You
wall.
lost Zone A. You captured Zone C.
I can put this thing down.
You captured Zone A.
First time I've ever liked someone there.
For the unfaithful.
For the unfaithful. Oh my goodness.
You lost Zone C. captured Zone C.
I thought it was my time. Thank you.
You lost Zone A.
Oh, my bad.
You captured Zone A.
Damn it.
You lost Zone A. Lost Zone C.
Oh.
You captured Zone C. You captured Zone A.
Here I am again.
I got you.
Enemy team is breaking.
Don't worry about a thing, baby girl.
The enemy rallied. Enemy team is breaking. The enemy rallied. Your team is breaking. Your team rallied.
Oh.
Your team is breaking. Your team rallied.
Huge.
Enemy team is breaking.
Probably should set up.
My spirit never dies.
I am here.
Victory.
$16 kills and pop 0 and 6. That's insane. All right, well, I'm gonna stream. WL Warriors Den, final take. I believe it was alright. I'm excited for the new event. The hero skins do look cool. As far as I know, the armor variations look cool. They didn't show them off. The patch notes don't have my queen in them, so they were mid, but no. I do like the changes, mostly nerfs, but I'm glad that a lot of stuff is happening next patch. They're really hyping that next patch up, so I'm expecting a lot from that. Anyway, have a good rest of your week. I should upload at some point. I don't know what it's going to be. Probably Sparking Zero. Yeah, I'll probably do Sparking Zero, but yeah. Peace.